And I'm back. More Bloodstained. I'm in the Hall of Termination. I've also done the Diankeith Cathedral, Part 2. So I'll show that stuff off as well, and maybe even get to Bloodless. But I need to get to Bloodless first. So let's show off some of the stuff in the Hall of Termination.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Fight you! Ow! Take this! Fight you! Ow! Ow! Fight you! Ow! Fight! Ow! Take this!
Ooh. Oh God. Give me that. Okay, so. Ow.
Take this! Take this! Ow!
Some items in here.
Take this!
More importantly, I forgot to show this part off. Definitely got to break through the wall quite a bit. So that's a picture of Iga. And much like the succubus level in Symphony of the Night, there's something wrong. I'm not going in there. But keep that in mind, though.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Fight you!
What, you? So we got that.
Fight you! Ow!
I forget if I can break through this yet or not. Or if I have to go from underneath. But, do not go in that door unless you want the bad ending. That's where Jeeble is. We'll be coming back, though.
Arise, myself and my
Ah, there we go.
shadow!
That's how I get to that. Gun. Okay. Deflect physical attacks with the Blut Gang. Sickle mode. Close the distance and slash. I can't finish up any of Susie's quests because there is a funky way to get access to that place, but I'm not qualified skill-wise to do it. Because you gotta do like flashing air kicks and double jumps and weird shit. So I'm gonna wait until I get invert. Which is what I should have done in the first place. And I'm gonna wait until I get invert anyway. But at least for a little while, I'm gonna wait. Also need a key to get in there. Alright, nothing over here. That's another spot to get to where you need to get to do the Diankeith. I think you have to... I think you need invert to get through there as well. Because Bloodless takes you to a different spot, I think. But what matters is you get Bloodsteel from her, so that's different access to a different location anyway. So... Actually, I think they have shown off Hall of Termination. Or have they? 'Cause I went down there. Yeah, I went down. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, because if you go there, you get to a blocked off location in the cathedral.
Fight you!
So yeah, let's go to Dion Case.
Fight you! Fight you!
You need Reflector Ray, which is why you need to go to the Underground Sorcery Lab first. Or is it the Secret Sorcery Lab? I forget which one. There's like 2 or 3 different ones, so it's like, it's weird. But yeah, Dion Case. Dion Kieth. However they pronounce it. I don't remember. Anyway, there is a save point close by, so I'm not worried too much. Hello! I guess that's nice. I mean, I'm getting so much more luck for this. I'm like, I need this. I was gonna say I was gonna improve my firearms attacks with the cowboy hat, but I don't know if it's good enough. Let me check. It's like 31 versus what? 40. Oh, never mind. 49. Oh god, 49. Yeah, that's a huge. This is with the starter stuff too. I haven't even used any of the HP rounds or the fancy elemental or cool stuff. Okay, go get an item. You get a couple items under there. But more importantly, what you gotta do, you gotta kind of bounce this over there.
Arouse myself and my shadow!
Stupid monkey. Alright. Now, you need invert to finish up in the top here. But I'll show off some of it at least. Yeah. At least get that. Yeah, you need invert. Or you need to go around to the top anyway. A different access point, so... Go down here.
Arise myself and my shadow!
So I'll get you to the top. I think there was more like button or ammo capacity and dumb button. Gun capacity. Also forgot to turn my, I'm not doing any of the screaming stuff and dangin'. I keep forgetting I'm not doing that part right now. So I gotta turn my microphone up. Yeah, if you go down to the bottom, you get an item, you gotta go around through the top. So you're gonna do that. Ooh, what are you? Spear expertise. That's kind of what I figured. That's too bad. Well, I got those. What did I miss? Oh, I missed that one. I'm smart. I need to go up through here. Ah, you stupid horsey. Kick me. And if you take... There's 2 other paths.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
You break the bells. You can actually work your way back to the bottom through there. But don't do that for now. I'm up on the upper end. I have to redo everything. No! Yes, you take this path. Ow. And again, you need invert to kind of go through there. Ow, that's a lot of damage. I don't like that. Alright, so I'm gonna save, because this could suck. I think I'm gonna be okay. Most of the bosses have been too bad. I'm also higher level than I should be, because I went through, in order to complete the strawberry crepe thing for Susie, I needed to fight the dragon. So I'll show this, the demons. So these actually tell you where the demons are, where the other ones are. Where's the dragon? Right there. So this guy shows up in only 2 places, and Livre Ex Machina. But for whatever reason, even with 5% and all the luck up my ass, I couldn't even get the dragon eggs for like 15 minutes of leveling. So between beating up dragons and beating up the chair mimic, I kept gaining levels. So I got, I mean, that 5%, I kept getting talons and other things that I didn't want, like the scales. I'm like, I wanted the eggs. So I might, this might end up being a joke fight. I don't think it will, because Bloodless hits very hard despite being very short range, so I'm going to be focusing all my energy on not dying and short range, but she has some attacks that can piss me off. So I'm actually gonna... Oh man. I do have some heavy bullets that I've been saving for such an occasion. Now this boss fight's cool, but again, you can walk on by, but you can't leave. So she's just, this is where she lives, I guess.
I need more blood. Bloodstained.
And yes, you can play as her, and it is glorious. Oh boy. So, ow, that is a lot of damage.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Ah, crap. But I took a lot of damage too. Ow. Ow, shit. I only have 1 potion. I'm stupid. I have these. I'm probably gonna use them. Ow, fuck. Uh-oh. I don't know how much HP she's got.
Scarlet Rust. Scarlet Rust.
So yeah. You can see the distance.
Scarlet Rust.
Stay away from her.
Scarlet Rust.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, stay away from her. Because she's gonna be a problem. Well, I already used those. Shit. You can also, ow! You can sort of kind of tell when she's low on health because her blood dress will get hurt.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Duck.
Scarlet Rust.
Shut up.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Ow. I think she punched me. That's not good. Ah, crap. Ow! Bitch.
Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Cyclone.
Ah, crap. And yeah, she does
Thrust.
she does find ways around the fact that you're attacking her from behind. That's a problem. I don't like it. Oh no. Oh god. This is the worst.
Scarlet Thrust.
Ow, fucking fuck.
Scarlet Thrust.
Ugh. Okay, good. So yeah. She counteracts the fact that she's very close distance with some very nasty attacks. And the fact that they hit fucking hard. So, yeah. I got Bloodsteel. I'm happy. I should probably just leave. But not before I get this. Red Umbrella. Not sure what that does, but I don't think it's a weapon. Ooh, tip of poison? Ooh. Ooh, it is a weapon. Stained red with blood. Okay. It's a sword. Yes, I get to be Roberta from Black Lagoon, except I'm a vampire. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna keep my gun. Because it's working. Because why not? This takes me to the back end of Livre. I should save. What am I doing? I know I have to come back, but I should save it. I'm so dumb. And again, I was highly leveled. Right, but okay, but yes, Bloodless, if you use her as a character, she starts off in that room and you gotta work your way past the harder enemies in the game first. Like, these are mid-game enemies and they hit like mid-game enemies. She doesn't have a lot. But if you get past that, I think she jumps really high. She has a decent skill set to actually make it through the game. I don't know if I ever beat it, but I'm pretty sure I did. There's also the secondary mode with the boss rush mode. If you beat her as Bloodless, like, you definitely need to look up the picture of, like, the bosses beating the main characters and how they decide to flaunt the fact that they beat the heroes. Bloodless is interesting. So, there is that. You see it once, I've never forgotten it since. But hey, I beat Bloodless, go me. And now, I can go through the rest of the game. Because if you don't do this, if you don't do the reflector ray, you don't do this bit, you don't go where you're going next, you don't get access to the invert skill, which is exactly what it sounds, and you'll see it in a minute. You'll see it in about 5 or 10 more episodes. And then you won't get access to what you really need to actually get to the end of the game. So, they thought of everything in terms of this pseudo-sequel. Aha! So this will allow me access back over here. Okay.
Fight you! Ow!
Okay, so this is the top end of Livre Ex Machina. This is a place where I didn't get to. damn, this would have been a safe place to harvest all this stuff. Aha! So this takes me over here, actually. Cool. What's up here? Let's find out. Nope. Still need reflectory to get through some places. Okay. Don't pull Mad Max here, are ya? Upbeat heat. Okay.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Okay. I will say that the next set of the next part of the game is just a ridiculous amount of this underground. So, yeah, I've cleared some of the underground, but nowhere near close. There's like 4 or 5 sections just in the underground alone until you get invert. So, this feels this feels kind of like the way Aria of Sorrow did their underground. It was way too fucking big. Oh, hello, dragon. I haven't killed you enough times already. Woo! Drinks. I got some drinks. Well, what the... How the fuck am I supposed to... Ah, so that takes me up through there and then goes to the Hall of Termination that direction. Okay. Seriously? You want me to drag this thing all the way up to there just to open an easier... It's not even that easy. It's just up and around through there. It's just go through spikes or don't go through spikes. How about I just use the teleporter? Okay, that takes me over here. Oh, that's what this room is. Okay, I see now. So there are 2 different ways to go. Well, alright then. I see. Well, now I know. I'm not planning on filling out the map completely. I'm not that crazy. I'll just go this direction. Because this takes me up to this thing. There's a chair. He's a dead chair. Go through there. Yay, walnut.
Take this!
Might help me with welcome company. I still need some levels in that. As if the Dulla Hammerhead welcome company combination wasn't absurd enough. Wait until we get to the underground. Shit! Jerk. I suppose that was my own fault. But I'm gonna blame him anyway. Oh, neat. Okay, that's kind of handy. So that opens that up, and then I could take the other path down if I chose. I'm not really gonna.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Take this!
Alright, back through here, back to the save point. And down through there to get to where I need to get to. I suppose I could have taken the path to Hall of Termination. I guess it wouldn't really make a difference which direction, but... you know. I just want to show off Bloodstained before I go anywhere. Because that underground might take like 2 or 3 episodes. And that's not even counting the extra episodes for each other location. Because when I say that like 30% of the map is the underground, I mean it. I would not be shocked if like 30 to 40% of the map remaining is... yeah, because I'm at 52%. I'm gonna bet you 30% of it is the underground and its subsequent areas. It definitely does feel like Symphony of the Night. Like, if you do not do that part, you're missing the end of the game. So... before I drop, I'm gonna make sure... I have this thing where I'm afraid of heights, and it's starting to affect me even in video games. So I need to like turn away from my camera when I start seeing a very fast fall animation. So excuse me while I don't look. There we go. And I'm back here. I might be better off just walking this way. Hi, I haven't seen you in forever. Now I might be better off going this direction. There's nothing I need in Arville right now. You suck! You contact damage of 1. I hate you.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Poor kitty. Summoned from hell. Just to be sent back. I mean, the kitty did try to hit me, so I guess that's his own fault. Back here. God, remember when I was at this episode, like 5 or 6 episodes ago, if not way longer? Remember how much trouble I had fighting Zangetsu? I'm not saying this game is as easy as Symphony was. I would put it on the same difficulty as Aria or Dawn, where it's still somewhat difficult. Dawn, of course, I was using the rewind feature like an asshole, so that's not the best place to judge, I suppose. But, like, for familiarity's sake, like, Symphony of the Night, even for a Castlevania game, is too easy. That's without counting the amount of cheese stuff you can do. I would say this is on the level of Portrait of Ruin or Aria. The bosses in Order of Ecclesia are fucking hard, like late game. So even like some of the early game bosses, they're hard. So don't sell that game short.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Anyway. So. Remember this place. And all the blood. Well. Take Bloodstained. God. and you open up the well to the underground waterway. For realsies. Definitely be prepared for a lot of underground. I do mean a lot of underground. But the true value of this
Arise, myself
setup
and my shadow!
will come into play with the supremely cramped quarters of that area. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna die, it just means I'm probably gonna survive a lot better doing it. That's why I set that situation up. But I did the thing. I got more blood. So I will see you next time.